Hello Libra, and welcome to your reading for the weeks of October 1 through 14, 2024. This is a reading if you're Libra Sun, Libra Moon, Libra Rising, or have another significant Libra placement in your chart. If you're new to this channel, welcome. It's good to have you. And if you're returning, welcome back. This is a 12-house horoscope spread where I use both the Wave Cartouche deck, Murray Hope's Wave Cartouche, and I also use a Clarify It with Tarot. And the tarot we are using this week is the Within Spirit Tarot. Spirit Within Tarot. I don't know why I get those words backwards all the time. And then we also are going to clarify with an oracle reading, and this week we are using the Black Moon astrology cards. October is an incredibly intense month astrologically for a lot of reasons. I'm not even sure I can get into everything here. Certainly, by the time you're viewing this reading, we're going to be just about getting to a partial solar eclipse, which is actually going to have quite a strong impact on things. We have a number of things with the outer planets going on where they are going to be in an alignment. We're going to have Pluto moving direct this month, still in Capricorn, but moving direct, and Mars in a lot of very contentious places. Mars conjunct a retrograde Jupiter, Mars in opposition to Pluto. So this could be a bit of a landmine of a month. October is very powerful. Plus, there are a number of omens going on right now. There's going to be a comet that should be appearing probably after the 12th of October. Between the 12th and the 24th, it should be visible in the evening sky, at least from here, from our vantage point. You might want to check locally where that might be, where you might be able to see it. We're going to have the appearance of what they're saying two moons, which is basically an asteroid that has sort of entered the orbit. And while I think this asteroid is too small to be visible, it is going to, for a certain period of time, be following the same orbit as the moon. And there's also the possibility of a supernova this month that is going to be happening in a star system. It's one of these kind of white dwarfs that has these repeating kind of novas that appear, but it may actually be bright enough for us to see. Now, it may or may not happen this month, but nonetheless, all of these just sort of back as we were back at the end of March and April, where we had all these tremendous omens going on in the sky. We're looking at another major point of change. Now, some of this change may be more on a global level, what we're talking about there, but yeah, this is going to, there definitely is a lot now around how much this is going to shake everybody up individually. So let's take a look at your chart for this first 2 weeks and see, or no, I'm calling it your chart, your reading for the first couple of weeks, and see what we have. Okay, so first of all, I feel like you've got, in the first house, you've got Lotus with the Two of Cups. So there's definitely something about connection here. Sometimes this shows up when we are romantically involved with somebody else, and we may be reflecting the personality of that other person to some degree. So for some of you, if you've got new love, this could be you just sort of basking in that kind of back and forth projection connection that we have with our loved ones. And of course, you are Libra, so it is the sign of it is the scale. So like Gemini, there's a two-ness to it as it is. But this suggests to me, or maybe this just desire for a connection with others. And we have it with the Lotus, which often shows up in the first house when we have been very stressed out about something and may need to calm the mind. We may be looking for some continuity in a time when maybe things feel like they are really, really shaken up. And interestingly, your second house of Taurus, we have a very similar thing going on. We also have the twins, which could be your energy or it could be Gemini energy. And in the second house, again, there's this idea of partnership, and this is connection with your finances. So I don't know if you're going to be receiving financial support from somewhere for something that you're doing, or if there's just some kind of maybe if you're signing a contract with somebody, I don't know. There seems to be some kind of joint financial arrangement here, or somebody else who may be assisting with finances. And with the Six of Pentacles, this does indeed sound like either what we'll call a symbiotic relationship of two people helping each other. It could be them helping you, or maybe you're the one who's helping them. But in any case, this is definitely an energy of support. So this could, again, this could go either way. Probably as we go through the reading, we might see a little bit more about whether this is somebody helping you out or vice versa. But there's definitely this kind of this idea of people helping each other, or you being helped out by somebody else financially, or you sharing with somebody else. But it doesn't appear as a drain or a negative thing. It just appears as a situation where this particular thing ends up providing a level of support or a boost that perhaps that you need. Okay. Now, this is interesting. Just kind of looking at the big picture here, there's a lot of cards of secrecy and things that you don't expect. People, situations. I'm looking at the third house, but let me go over to the seventh house, your own house, for a minute. Because you've got this Cancer energy here. You've got the Chariot. So this is you being ready to move. Now, in the seventh house, this could indicate a relationship with somebody from far away. Sometimes this indicates travel that would be involved in connection with something, or maybe somebody that you've met when you've been traveling. But you have it with Urias. So there's a sense here of something that is unexpected with this relationship. Either things appear to be a certain way and they're not, they're a different way. But this can also indicate somebody who's like secretly watching you, somebody who secretly wants to be involved. Maybe it is somebody who's going to step in and offer something. Maybe if you're, say, a creative person, or you have something out there where you're working on something, they may say, oh, I'm going to pop in and help you financially with something. I mean, that could be true for some of you. But there's definitely this sense of the Chariot is about taking control of things, making decisions, movement, and change. But there is definitely this strong feeling of somebody from far away. And yeah, I'm looking at the ninth house, which is your Sagittarius house. And you have the Page of Cups here with the crook and flail. Some of you, this could be somebody, I don't know, if you're going to school, if you travel to go to school, maybe it is somebody who you know from that, who maybe there's somebody who maybe like you, if you're in college, say, or university, that maybe there's somebody you have met on campus who is from someplace far away. It does not have to be that, but the fact that you have the Page of Cups here indicates messages of love coming from afar. So somebody here, yeah, there's definitely love coming from somebody that you are not expecting, somebody who's far away. Now with crook and flail, possibly this is somebody who is an authority of something. I mean, this could even be somebody who is a teacher, or who has, or just has some kind of position of authority, either spiritually or in terms of education, because this is definitely a very strong educational vibe here. But we're seeing love messages coming in here. So I think for some of you, there is somebody watching who's definitely, this is definitely not expected. And across in this third house that we were starting to look at, you have the Page of Swords with Bastet. So I don't know if this is a person who is another creative person. Bastet's a very creative card, often has to do with music or with dancing, but it doesn't have to. It can have to do with other things as well. This can also indicate a social event that you go to, because Bast is a lot about socializing. And the Page of Swords, again, somebody learning something indirectly through gossip, like, hey, I heard from so-and-so that this person, has been talking about you. It's that kind of an energy. And the fact that we see the pages in both houses here, I'm like, yeah, there's definitely messages coming in. And seeing this over here, it's something you don't expect. Yeah, looking at the fifth house here, actually, which is the Leo house. This is the house of creativity and also of love affairs. Yeah, you have Sphinx with the 10 of Cups. I mean, this is great. This is, again, Sphinx, somebody who's not making themselves obvious. But 10 of Cups is like somebody who is the answer to your prayers, or the granting of your wish. So, again, this could be a very specific message for somebody watching this, but it just seems to me that some of you are about to very unexpectedly come into love if you have been single. And it may be somebody from far away is what it feels like. Maybe somebody, again, you met on a trip, met at school, met through some kind of spiritual, spiritual retreat, or in a spiritual place, taking meditation classes together, whatever it is. Because ninth house definitely has to do with things that you do to expand your horizons. And in particular, it's connected to spirituality and to education, and also to long distance travel. So that's why we're seeing this here. But yeah, somebody's going to pop up here. And I have a feeling this person may also be a benefactor if you are a creative person for your work. Okay, because we have the 10 of Cups here. This is about getting what you wish for, but it's in a community setting. This is more about you with others, not the 9 of Cups, which is more about a personal sense of satisfaction here. Now, if I look over at the Aquarius house, the 11th house, which is your house of friendship and also the things you're trying to manifest, Yeah, you have the Nine of Pentacles here. So certainly you're trying to manifest financial independence, financial success. Nine of Pentacles is somebody who's in a position to help. And again, this is a house of friendship, and we have more messages here. We have air. So air can indicate communication. It can also just indicate friendship. It can indicate new friends. Okay, so maybe maybe this is somebody who you're getting to know better. Maybe somebody you're communicating with more and connecting with. But there's a sense here. This could be them being a financially independent person who's, again, able to help you. Or again, it could be the other way around. You may be moving to a place where you're saying, I need to be able to do things on my own. But Nine of Pentacles, to me, is also the person who has enough to share. You see that the Pentacles are in different piles. Like there's the pile for the person, and then there's the pile that they have that's the surplus that they could potentially share with other people. So, yeah, this definitely bodes well. Between that and Bass down here, there's definitely a sense that you may be making new friends, being recognized, making new, meeting new people. And it does seem, at least for some of you, that there's going to be messages about love, that these are going to be received somewhat indirectly. And that, yeah, this may be somebody at a distance. This may be precipitating a trip. You may end up traveling as a result of it. I mean, your 8th house here of Scorpio, you have the wing disc with the 3 of Cups. So wing disc is, okay, this is great because this is the house of, again, of transformation. So there's a lot of change going on, as I mentioned right at the beginning of this video. And this suggests overcoming everything successfully, things becoming clear, clear sailing, and anything that has been blocking you, kind of the blocks going away. And with the 3 of Cups, that again, there's this strong social thing. I don't know what's going on here, Libra. I don't know if you're attending a certain party, an exhibit, an opening, a conference, whatever it is. There's something here about your interactions with other people, something that you're doing either to celebrate, to party, to bring people together, to have some kind of a thing where people are collaborating, but in a fun kind of a way with this 3 of Cups. That whatever this is, it's bringing, this is going to bring about the changes that you need. I feel like maybe you've been trying to achieve certain things on your own, and this may be saying, no, you're going to do better in a group. And I think there's a possibility for those of you who are single that you're going to be surprised by a new relationship here. That seems like that's going to happen for somebody. Now, for those of you who are not looking for a relationship, I shouldn't say even if you're not looking for a relationship, you could be single and say, yeah, I'm not looking, and something could still happen. But those of you who are already married or in a relationship, this still suggests to me the idea that there's something, I don't know, there's some kind of an opportunity. This could be you, this could be your spouse, but there's something coming in from afar, some kind of news, something going on here that's not what you expect. And this is actually good news if you've been feeling doubtful or negative about something. Like, let's just say things have been tense between you and your partner. Maybe you can't quite figure out what's going on. Urias would suggest that maybe they've been keeping something from you, but it may not be the thing that you expect. Again, there's nothing about this. Like, Urias sometimes comes up when there's been infidelity, but I don't really see that here. I don't have a card, the supporting card, that suggests that that's what's going on. So I don't really think it means that in that case. In the sense of having, like, somebody having a secret relationship is what I mean by that. But that's not the impression that I get here. I get the impression more that there's some kind of an unexpected partnership. This could even be a business partnership for some of you. You know, if you're trying to do things, you could hear the word on the street here, and this could, and this could be something, again, fast, like the 3 of Cups. There's a strong social vibe to this. So for someone here, this is going to happen in some kind of a social setting, maybe on a trip too. That some of you, this feels like, third house. This is a little more immediate. Third house has to do more with local travel and things that are happening locally. But this is also the house of communication. And yeah, I don't know. There's something you're going to find out, but you're going to find it out indirectly. Now, we're also seeing this energy of things you don't know that are getting ready to be revealed in your home sector as well. Because you have the High Priestess with Osiris. So Osiris, this is basically a good card. It suggests stability. It suggests leadership. Strong father energy here with Osiris, or somebody who espouses that kind of energy. Maybe Sagittarius as well with Osiris, sometimes Sagittarius or maybe even Aries. But There's definitely this sense of putting down roots, of wanting to be solid with something. But with the High Priestess, there's something in your effort to put down roots. There's something in your effort to have a plan, a solid plan for things. There's some kind of an unexpected factor coming in here with the High Priestess. There's also a strongly independent vibe to this. So I don't know. I mean, I feel like between that and the Nine of Pentacles up here, you may be establishing yourself independently, whether that be financially, whether it be just in terms of relationships. But I have a feeling there's going to be some unexpected twists and turns here, especially with regard to your relationships to others. So, take that as it resonates there, but there's going to be some changes. Again, if you're already married in a relationship, this could just be a new kind of a collaboration, or like I said, even a business partnership for some people. So see where that fits for you. Let me look at the 6th and 10th houses. These are your job and career houses. Okay, so in the job sector, we have the Queen of Swords with fire. The Queen of Swords is very, very intellectual energy. It's sort of, it's often portrayed as a very cold energy, but I think it's just a very clear, very exact, very logical, just the facts kind of energy. Queen of Swords can be somebody who is very, very appropriate to the house of Virgo, even though Virgo is an earth sign and this is an air card, because it has to do with getting the details right, wanting everything to be perfect. And so fire here is a very strong card of inspiration, but it's also a card of burning up, so to speak, and getting rid of things that we don't want or need anymore. So when I see this with the Queen of Swords, I feel like you are being, you're looking at things with a very critical eye. You're being very clear about what it is that stays and what goes. I mean, you're inspired to say, okay, this is the track I'm on, and these are the things that I need to keep. These are the things I need to throw away. Very strong energy of that here. This could be in reference to a job. This could have to do with a health situation for some people, because 6th house does have to do with health matters. It can also just be whatever has been occupying your mind, whatever's made you anxious. It's like you're being inspired to take this methodical approach to kind of to clean up and clear out what no longer is needed, okay? And again, with the winged disc over here in the 8th house of change, it does seem like you're going to be very successful at that. Now, in your 10th house of career, yeah, you've got Thoth with the 2 of Wands. You're at a crossroads here. I feel like there's a decision that needs to be made. There's some unexpected opportunities that are coming in here. And some of this may be about moving or traveling too, for some of you. But there's something unexpected coming in. And with Thoth, there's a strong sense of karma with Thoth, a strong sense of divine timing, of something happening at the time that it's supposed to. So whatever shift is going on for you this month, and of course it is the month of Libra. I mean, the sun is in Libra right now, so it is shining on your sign. And I guess I should say happy birthday too, because you're going to be moving into your birthday space, some of you. This can also be good karmic turns. So this can be something happening with your career that happens not only at the right time, but it's almost like the right people and the right situations show up at the right time. You know how that is when we have a day when we're trying to do something and somehow all the circumstances come together like the perfect ingredients, and they get us in line where we're supposed to be. Everything, the stars line up, so to speak. You know, everything just lines up and it works perfectly. Like the right people come in to help us at the right time. That's the energy of Thoth here. And so with the 2 of Wands, I mean, yeah, I feel like you are going to be given some golden opportunity, but you're going to have some choices to make. And that may be why we have this Queen of Swords here. Like maybe taking a good critical look at what needs to stay and what needs to go. So whatever it is you're doing in your career, and I feel like some of you are creatives, though some of you could be academics as well. Again, I don't want to make a mass judgment in a general reading about what people's career is, but there's a strong sense of that in both of these places. Okay. Now in your Pisces house, which is your house of potentially self-undoing, but also your house of imagination, we have Ankh with the Tower. And wow, what a powerful combination. You are afraid of things collapsing here with the Tower. You're afraid that the changes that have been happening right now, or maybe the tension, or maybe the things that appear to be in front of you, there may be a worry here that something's going to collapse. Now with Ankh here, this could be a fear of somebody's actual physical death. I mean, if you have somebody, let's just say you have a family member who's sick, and maybe if things have not been going well, maybe you're worried about that happening. And again, this is the house of worry. This is not the house of what is necessarily manifest, okay? This feels to me more like the things you're concerned about. Ankh, though, can also have to do with being concerned about trying to find creative ways to do what you really love in life. Okay, Ankh is about what we care about, what makes us feel alive. Ankh is the key to life, really. You only see in the Egyptian statuary, they're always holding the Ankh like it's a key, like in there, like this is the key ring up here, and they're holding it. This is the key to life. But with the tower, there's this sense that something has to completely break down in order for you to get to this key. So changes that may be happening, things that maybe recently that have seemed cataclysmic or catastrophic, or actually, that's why I think you have all of this unexpected energy in the home and family sector, in the relationship sector, in the creativity sector. There may be things going on here in the job opportunity sector. There may be things going on for you where you feel like, okay, everything's, you may be worried that that everything's going to collapse, that you're not going to be able to achieve this. And I feel like it's just saying, yeah, there's something inevitably, in order for you to really be where you want to be, you're at a crossroads. I mean, things inevitably have to change. You inevitably have to make certain decisions, jump on certain opportunities. But that means that you are, in fact, discarding other opportunities, or that you are letting go of something maybe that has been comfortable for a long time. That could also be the sense of Osiris here, because this can also be about your sense of security. High Priestess could be saying, there's, the unexpected is coming into your life, and this kind of thing where you're like, yes, but I feel safe and secure right here. This may be saying, okay, yeah, you are safe and secure, but, maybe this is the time to think about something different. One of the things about the tower is that oftentimes it shows us where we have the opportunity to act and make change. And if we resist that change, sometimes it's made for us, okay? And the tower has this energy of, you see the people falling here. There's definitely the sense that some old way of doing things just isn't there anymore. And, that's great when it's something that we've been wanting to get rid of in our lives. But when it's something we felt comfortable with, this is where we may feel frightened, because this is a house of self-doubt and fear. So we may think, oh, if I do what I want, I'm headed for catastrophe. But that's not what I'm seeing here. Overall, yeah, I mean, you've got Pyramid with Death. This is definitely a test situation. This is a time of change for you. The Death card indicates that it's natural death. It's a natural ending. It's time. It's time for something to come to an end. And it's basically saying you're just not going to believe the opportunities that you're going to have. Like, everything's going to have a chance to change. You're going to get messages that you're not expecting, things that have been going on that you've been not seeing. And all of a sudden it's going to be revealed to you, and you're going to go, oh, wow. There's all of this possibility in front of you here. Now, Pyramid does imply this is something that could take some time. It's maybe something happening over time. It may not be like in a blink of an eye, like your life's completely different in 24 hours. But there is this idea that you are being tested right now. You are at the moment of change, and right now it's more or less saying grab the ring. You have a lot of opportunity here. You have a lot of opportunity. For some of you, there's definitely a new relationship coming in. There could be some financial opportunities. Definitely the opportunity to overcome the things that have upset you or blocked you or stood in your path in the past. So there's a lot of messages here about change, and a lot here about, and with the Two of Cups in the first house, again, I feel like this is like you reaching out to others, you being able to do that. So what does Libra need to know from October 1st to 14th here? Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, so we have 3 cards that jumped out in the astrology deck. First of all, we have Gemini. So this is about communication. It's about words. It's about the way in which we communicate with people. But we have it with Leo. So Leo, again, this could be love affairs. This could be new love. There could be, remember, we have this Page of Swords here. Communication's about new love. But this is also a card of creativity. So Leo is both. Leo is creativity. It's also love affairs. So it could be one, could be both. I mean, it could be different for everybody. But there seems to be messages coming in here. And you have it with Sagittarius. So again, there's this idea of distance, somebody who's at a distance. Now, Gemini could be showing up here because maybe this person is a Gemini. Maybe they're an air sign. Does not have to be. We've got air, we've got fire. We've got air and fire here mainly, but if you've got the Chariot in the 7th house, that is Cancer energy, so that's more water. Actually, Sphinx is Leo energy, and that's in the Leo house. So yeah, so I don't know if it's talking about a specific person or not here, but there's definitely the opportunity for you to expand, for your message to get out there, for there to be a reach here. In terms of not only what you're doing creatively, but I feel like this is going to be a love message for some of you from far away as well. I feel like both of those things are possible given the way the cards are in this particular reading. So I don't know. It looks like there's definitely going to be a chance for you to expand your horizons, Libra. So if things seem like they're uncertain, unsteady right now, maybe if things have not, you felt blocked in certain ways, this definitely seems to indicate that you're going to be able to get your message out there and that you're going to be able to broaden your horizons. Definitely new love for some people here. And, but definitely you're going through a change where you have a chance to, solve these old problems. And yeah, there's this strong celebratory energy. But so yeah, seems like a very social time for you. And it seems like through something that you're doing, something that you're getting out there in the community and doing, potentially is going to bring not only new love to you, but maybe new financial opportunities as well. So yeah, great reading actually, Libra. So thank you very much for watching. Again, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you want to be notified about future videos. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the middle of October.